It is 5:49 here on your Thursday. Today, probably not going to be as hot as yesterday in a sense of no all-time records, no 102s here in the city, but we'll still be close to 100. I do think we'll see a few storms pop this afternoon, so that could help us out somewhat, but really, there's no significant relief today. Most places around 100 or slightly higher. Our heat wave continues all the way into early next week. Even Saturday, Sunday, and Monday will still be around 100 degrees. That's nearly 10 degrees above our average high right now. And the next week, there are some changes coming. We're still thinking a cool front tries to sweep into the region around Tuesday with some showers and storms, and might still have a few of those storms around on Wednesday as that cool front begins to stall out in the region. Don't think it's going to be a drought buster, but it is something that maybe could bring us some much needed rainfall. The tropics still remain very active. Our only named storm at the moment, though, is Franklin. It is moving towards, well, it's not moving much at all right now, and eventually it'll move to the north. Bermuda needs to keep a very close eye on Franklin. Could be a major hurricane in their vicinity by Monday and Tuesday. The East Coast not going to see a landfall from this, but it is going to be close enough and big enough that they get some swells and a rip current risk across the Atlantic basin. Now, out in the Gulf of Mexico, this is going to be our next spot we need to watch. Right now, it's an area of moisture down over Central America. There's not much to it right now, but as we get into this weekend, it's going to slowly start to lift to the north and maybe try to come together. So the Hurricane Center has highlighted the Northwest Caribbean up towards the Yucatan Peninsula and into the southern Gulf into early next week for the potential that we see some low pressure or maybe a depression start to organize. Then the big question becomes, well, where does it go if it does try to get together in the Gulf? Is it going to come towards us, or is it going to come towards Florida? Looking at the data here, our heat ridge is leaving us. That's why something can lift to the north towards the U.S. But there may be something else coming in behind that that may protect us as well. The heat ridge has been protecting us. Maybe we have a trough of low pressure come down and protect us. Now, what that trough is doing is it's pulling it to the north, but eventually it's going to start to tug it northeast as well. And this all comes down to timing. Timing of the ridge, timing of the trough, and timing of the tropical feature here. But a lot of guidance does suggest that maybe Florida has a much higher chance of seeing something come their direction by early next week. Yes, we are talking about around August 29th into August 30th. Now, with that being said, there's still a lot of unknowns here. All the timing has to come together just right. And also something has to form for us to actually watch. There's nothing really there. So I still want us to keep an eye on it, but I do like the trends here of maybe Florida has a higher chance and maybe needs to keep a closer eye on this. But once again, it all depends on the timing of everything coming together. So just make sure you are checking in at least once a day, maybe twice a day. Please check in this weekend. Don't go the weekend without checking in here and see what the tropics are doing. We will keep you updated as we watch that feature try to get into the southern Gulf by around Saturday into Sunday, and then maybe impacting someone Monday, Tuesday or so into early next week. Before all that, though, we've got our extreme heat near 100 degrees, maybe a few storms around, but not a lot of rain around. Your marine forecast, watch for a few of those storms out in the Gulf today and tomorrow and Saturday. Other than that, don't have any big chop issues. High tide is running through the morning hours this morning. Your low tide will run later on this afternoon into the